Justice denied, many say, is the verdict in the shooting death case of former emergency room technician Breonna Taylor. The grand jury only indicted one officer, but not for killing Taylor. Emotions ran high at Louisville, Kentucky's Jefferson Square Park, also known as Injustice Square, following a less than favorable outcome for those who have taken great interest in the death of Breonna Taylor.
We have a right to be angry. This is horrible.
Taylor was shot and killed in her home during a botched drug raid by Louisville Metro Police Department officers. That raid was connected to an investigation into Taylor's ex-boyfriend, who did not live at the property.
The truth is, in this country, in this state, and especially in this city, black lives do not matter.
Former officer Brett Hankison was indicted on 3 counts of first-degree wanton endangerment, a Class D felony, for firing bullets that hit an apartment next to Breonna Taylor's on the evening of March 13th. Where there was a pregnant woman, man, and child. Hankison was booked into the Shelby County Detention Center the day of the announcement and posted the $15,000 bail the same day. If convicted, Hankison, who lost his job in June, could serve up to 5 years for each count. Hankison faces no other charges, and the 2 other officers involved in the shooting, Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly and Detective Miles Cosgrove, face no charges. A grand jury determined that they were justified in returning deadly fire after Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, fired from the apartment. Walker said he did not know it was police who were at the door. Breonna Taylor's family attorney, Ben Crump, said in a release, if Hankison's behavior constituted wanton endangerment of the people in the apartments next to hers, then it should also be considered wanton endangerment of Breonna. Crump also said the decision was indefensible, regardless of how Attorney General Daniel Cameron seeks to justify it. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron said the state ballistics report could not determine who fired the shot fatally injuring Taylor, but an FBI investigation did.
The FBI ballistics analysis concluded the fatal shot was fired by Detective Cosgrove.
As you can see, roads are barricaded and city building windows are boarded up. This in preparation for the verdict and as a part of the city of Louisville's state of emergency. The city of Louisville began prepping for the state of emergency about 48 hours before the announcement, an indicator that chaos could erupt following the verdict. The plan also calls for a 72-hour curfew from 9 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. Demonstrators say they are not finished demanding justice and will continue to find creative ways to protest.
What is next is what we've already begun, and that is we are going to replace policymakers who've been complicit in everything that led up to this, what they did and what they failed to do.
Louisville, Kentucky Mayor Greg Fisher says policies and procedures must be changed because Breonna should still be alive. Fisher also says this case is far from over.
The FBI is still conducting its own investigation, which the Department of Justice will review to determine whether there were any violation of federal laws, including civil rights violations. Also, LMPD is conducting a professional standards unit investigation to determine if any policies and procedures were violated by officers involved in the case.
Reporting in Louisville, Kentucky for Atlanta Black Star, I'm Kia Arnold.